What if I told you that Bitcoin and the entire crypto market will go far lower than anybody anticipated? What if I told you that we are in the bear market? Now, these are some of the things that so many people don't want to talk about. So many people don't want to admit that we may as well be in the bear market. Now, I am not saying that we are in a bear market. I'm saying that we have a very high chance of being in that bear market. And of course, this one will be temporal according to the charts. Let's explain. Now, I know this type of analysis is unorthodox, but trust me, it is faster. We can see that this is what has been happening all along. So I zoomed out and I started to study what is actually going on here. You see, when Bitcoin dropped massively, a lot of people are saying that it is because of Kazakhstan, and I do agree with them. What I don't understand is we on this channel, we have been looking at this as an ascending wedge here. Now, if the wedge is broken here, it means that it has to go down here, the same distance from here to here. So Kazakhstan was just waiting that this should break out from here and it fulfills the prophecy. Like, these charts showed us this a long time ago. So I am beginning to think that all of this is planned. So we did say that if this ascending wedge broke from here, it will give us this. This is $37,000. What I fail to take into consideration is we have a low here, another low here, a low here. So a low, a higher low, another higher low. So if it goes to $37,000, it will be around here, which would have broken this higher low here. So you would have the price here and our previous higher low here. Now this higher low and this was what represented an uptrend in this price action. So if we maintained a chart that looked like this, a low, a higher low, another higher low. But since price is descending from our higher low here and it is trying to break this other higher low, that will invalidate the uptrend here. Now, all of this, which we have a spike here, another spike here, and another spike here, all of this will form a head and shoulders pattern. We know what that does. So on the weekly, that will look like this. This is a clear head and shoulders pattern. So this week will define if Bitcoin will continue to plummet and the entire crypto market will continue to plummet, or we will go up. The end of this week will define that. If it closes below this line here, it would have confirmed this as the neckline. Now this line will be at $42,800. So the end of this week is extremely critical to the entire crypto market. If we close below here, not only would we have broken our previous higher low here, we would be confirming a head and shoulders pattern on the weekly. Now, that head and shoulders pattern will take us down to $20,000. So what makes me so convinced that this has a very high chance of happening? This here. This is telling us that we will have a death cross here. That death cross will only take price down. By price going down, we know what is happening on the weekly. So you can see it here. You can see the direction it is taking the price to. Now, if that happens, it will be similar to this here. Now, I was always comparing this happening here to this here. But the key difference between this and this is that this had a golden cross. This is about to have a death cross. And the death cross is not your friend. So I am considering this happening here to this that happened here. They have the most relatable scenarios. We will have a death cross here. Well, we might have a death cross here. And we did have a death cross here. This was caused by the coronavirus, as they say. This here was also caused by the coronavirus, as they say. So we see that we could have a very similar scenario playing out here. That scenario confirms this. Now, to be honest, there are a lot of things coming for crypto. From the SEC coming for stablecoins, to people with high interest rates, to the COVID variant which is not over, it may even get worse, to the drop in Bitcoin's hash rate. There are a lot of things coming for crypto. So for crypto to spring back up, it needs a huge narrative. And by crypto we mean Bitcoin. This is the only thing that I think can revive crypto. A spot Bitcoin ETF That is the only thing, and the SEC keeps on delaying it. So why are they delaying it? Why don't they just deny it? That is where I think there is a conspiracy. Now, with all of this being said, it may get nasty in the markets. But we should know that this is not final. This can only be temporal. It won't go down forever. There will be a time that it goes up. So, if it does go down, as I say it might, we will need to make use of it. Which means, if I am profitable in any coin now, I will be taking some profits just so that I have some fiat to buy the dip if there is ever a dip. It is better to have fiat ready to buy the crash than that we have a crash and you don't have fiat. That is where it is most hurtful. But if you are not profitable, I can't recommend selling, because it will be a huge risk. We may as well just go up from here. What I can say is be partly in and partly out. If this actually turns to go down and you have fiat, it won't be a problem. In fact, you may be happy. But if it goes down and you don't have any fiat, that will be a problem. So, you all know that I practically begged people to get into Cosmos. We see the results. Now, this means I will be taking some profits. The reason why I am only taking some profits is because this thing can turn around at any moment. So never go all out and never go all in. If you do take some profits and it does not plummet and it starts to go up, the moment we confirm an uptrend, you can dollar cost average your way into the markets. This is keeping your investments safe. See you in the next video. Hope this was informative. Thanks for watching and stay safe.